So why was Corbusier such a powerful influence on 20th century architecture? Of course it was because of his visionary planning, his marvellous architecture, but I think one of the key elements which made him so important was that he had a fantastic communication strategy. He understood how to use publicity. Published no less than 79 books in his lifetime, and many magazine articles. He produced exhibitions, documents, television programs, all sorts of media that allowed him to communicate to a wider public. Other architects, of course, we know of, have also used publicity to great effect. Norman Foster, he's published 10 less books than Corbusier at 68, but also has a very effective publicity machine which has driven his practice into one of the most prominent in the world. Rem Koolhaas recently had an exhibition at the Architectural Association where a document, 40,000 pages of his brochures and books were put together into one document just to show the volume of stuff that he had produced over the last 20 years or so. Now I can remember when I worked at Architectural Design magazine in the 1970s, all the people, all the young architects who came to us with their work to be published, those are people who now, some 40 years later, are at the height of their professions. Norman Foster was one of the people who came to us, Richard Rogers, Grimshaw. These were people who had the right sort of information to give us, the right photographs, the right images, the right text. They all knew how to get the right publicity, how to use their communications to maximize the benefit to the practice. Now, in this course, I look at a whole series of ways in which younger architects can use communications to make the best for their practice, to drive it forward, to get new work, but also, and most importantly, to use the communication strategy in order to generate work in the sort of areas that they want to evolve their practice. So it gives them control over their future, control in the way their practice develops, and not merely the victim of the marketplace. So we look at a whole range of tools and issues that relate to publicity. We look at how to use words. We look at how to use pictures, how to do presentations. We look at the tools, brochures, documents, websites, social media, all the various elements that go into making up a strong brand for a practice in order that the practice can communicate to the outside world exactly how it wants to be seen itself, to get the right messages about what sort of work it wants to do, what sort of talent they want to communicate, and to use a communication strategy in a positive way, not just for publicity's sake, but to create a practice and a body of work that really satisfies the people who are taking part in it, to take the practice in the direction that the architect wants it to go in, that provides a fulfillment to their architectural ambitions. Thank you very much.